Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. October 25, 2022. October 25th, 2022. Another day, salon people. You know, they're not tired, we're not tired. You know, they say they want to destroy this democracy, we don't agree. You see, salon people, for the almost years, this what we talk. We say the opposition get for show some form of gallantry. The opposition for sure say themselves they're ready for protect and defend this democracy. Now we hear Manabio where they talk in 2017, 2018. It's saying ready for pulling people them out for defend this democracy. And ready for calling people out for come protests if they want for change the election, if they want for do anything to the date of the election. We hear Manabio, the interview day. Una don't hear them video and they una sabi the video where they talk una pula. Leon Mancia. Because it's make say so. Now, if you don't understand, say, when all this say, when they tell members of parliament, including the leader of the opposition, Cherry Coco, say, hey, we're not going for stand up and talk tough. We're not going for take tough decisions, them. We're not talking because we feel, say, you know, we just want talk. But we know, say, that within the powers of the leader of the opposition. So we see the press release from Cherry Coco. For the very first time, this man talk tough. Not only for come and tell the government, but the constitution, or you tweet and say, you know what, they do so wrong and this and that. He tell them now, put them to them to say, we ready for bring with people out to protest. I see the press release. I say, what did I wake up this morning? I said, Lord have mercy, what is this? But this is what we really ask for. Say a leader for talk tough. So we see the press release from the leader of the opposition in parliament, Cherry Coco. Now, so leader they talk. Say ready for pulling people in. Apart from the fact they teach the government the constitution, show them exactly everything what they say. But don't tell them guy they say. First of all, man, be no need for him to go consult neck. Because everything what we they say, the constituencies exist. The only reason why they make the president go consult with neck, now if constituencies don't exist, but at the very present moment, constituencies there. Now this is what they tell we leader and say, una talk tough, una act tough, una take tough decision them. Now Cherry Coco don't give the people there 2 weeks. 2 weeks if they don't, if they say if they not reverse the statement, he ready for pulling people out to protest. Now the same thing when Marabiore do, Prince Adin then do SLPP do then came out, then protest, not to riotous conduct. And when the protest get a leader, like when Cherry Coco don't take the leadership, so by this particular press release, corrects me. Like we don't take the lead, so tell me say people now come up here now. In the next 2 weeks, for the Cherry Coco, go out there and calling people and say, this proportional representation system, we don't want them. This PR system, we don't want them. It disenfranchise with people. It take away the power from the people. The people now get government. Government now the people give government the power. Now they get the government. Section 5, subsection 2 make them very clear, say sovereignty belongs to the people. The government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. Democracy is the power of the people, for the people, and by the people. All of these things, now Cherry Coco show inside this letter. So, for give the government an ultimatum, say in 2 weeks, if the government not come out and reverse this statement, it is calling people out to protest. Salon people, and these are some of the things we talk about. But you know, the registrations have there now. 30 days, they don't release the registration numbers them. And these are the questions we'll get for ask. Why for take so long? When I remember the first rounds, where that first 15 days, because I will call them some size in 14 days, where people are able to register properly. That first 13 or 12 days where some man get, because some man 3 days the registration center is open. They announced the results quick. Where Mohamed can I wait call the guy for forge the result? And the target say at least for register 60 people per day. Who do they go register? Get a target. Inside a country where people are for free for register, they want for register. The man has set target. He announced that result quick, but he be keep that 20%. Inside that we get it 2 weeks after the second phase. 30 days that result they now announce that. Then the 2 days where they had it back, that result the 30 they will not get them. So the questions along people in as much as Cherry Coco, we see in press release when don't pull out, they challenge the government on this PR system because we don't say the PR system na bad thing. We don't explain them over and over again. We don't tell them for say they take the power away from the people. Now you don't have to go complain to that member of parliament too, because you vote for her. Now vote you go vote. You vote for all man. Now the party picker. So now the people know they get voice inside the political party because the political party they take over power from the people. And we also know say the strategy when Marabiore will apply, let's make the one this PR system will not go work. And again, kudos to Honorable Kemosi say, because in speech where we give, where he be doing audio, in April 2021, now he come back so to life. It talk and day, it predict him. And when I go see the video, they share him. Because don't turn that audio into a video like a face. When I go see him, we talk and for say, from last year, April 2021, now Honorable Kemosi say make a very clear say, they want for use the PR system. They want buy time, so time not go there in their favor. Then they say they can use the PR system for disenfranchise the people of Sierra Leone. So kudos to Honorable Kemosi say, a city vision. Now they go ahead so, man be no get shame. It still go ahead and do a PR, but not get mind sign proclamation. Because what you do, you know, saying that it's Teasing Us Act. Some people, these are the things we're saying. These are all the concerns what we get. These are the issues we're talking about. And we can't discuss all the issue there. And again, the lecturers that are Miltimagai College of Education, we still pay attention to that nonsense day. We still watch. We recently they don't suspend the lecturer today. But they don't reinstate Saraba, Mahmoud Saraba, the one where the whistleblower we call the case out. They don't reinstate him. They don't get in position back. Because if we get in position back, he should have his position back. That is what we want in society. People when they see the wrong things, they call them out. Not to Congo, sir. Africa, we get a stupid mentality. When a person calls something wrong, they say that they Congo, sir. Not to Congo, sir, Andy. Congo, sir, they foolish nonsense on the pan. Afaf talk on the pan. They connect in Facebook, but they have nonsense them. They're Congo, sir. But what serious thing we get for do with the lives of people, institutions, with democracy, thing away for make we country, generation set on born better. Not to Congo, sir, Andy. You talk them because you have to protect your democracy. Matter of fact, it's part of the duties of a citizen in the constitution. You have a duty for make sure say when you see something that go wrong, you call them out. It is your responsibility within the confines of the constitution. You know, Comrade Koita, I also want to remind Salon people them that when they see them judge them, they still jail people them because of protesting. Yes, August 10 protesters will be supported, but still people get a right to protest. People has a right to protest. Any protest can turn violent depending on how the police react. Now we see when they be arrested Lawrence Lima, Prince Adin, they come out and pull SLPP supporters them. We even see the one way go in front of that boss. When the boss where they carry Lawrence Lima, they go in jail cell or CID. When I remember when Lawrence Lima go broke the mountains and Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, he say for go inside the studio because somebody don't talk, he say for go talk. Now they arrest and they say because listen, this not get nothing for do the APC government. Oh, this is not the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, SLBC. Now they get a case with Lawrence Lima for misbehaving, violence, battery. They go attack people them. Now in Prince Adin they pull the SLPP people them. Then go protest. Now that guy go later in front of the truck. Not to riotous conduct that way. The police if they want to do anything, they can shoot them. They go arrest them. But they no say it's wrong for shoot person just because they exercise their right to protest. They no say it's wrong for them to just arrest anybody because they exercise their right to protest. But now we see how with the SLPP magistrate to judge them. We see this other magistrates now. When they na calling him now, he did not Twitter. This lady here, we don't go sentence them people there to almost 3 years. 3 year jail. In them na magistrate. Let's see him now. Magistrate Aissata. Yes, sir. Magistrate Aissata Suzanne Selutoka. Magistrate Aissata Suzanne Selutoka. He don't go jail 3 people them. Ibrahim Kagbo and Maria Tukagbo. No, sorry, Ibrahim Kagbo and Maria Tukamara is sentenced them to 2 years in prison because they protest. And then Fatma Samura is sentenced to 27 months, when at 2 years, 3 months now one day to prison. Again, the magistrate Aissatu Suzanne Selutoka of Parema Road Magistrate Court number 2. Now he sentenced them people there because of protest. It can say riotous conduct. SLPP, Salon people them. Now for tomorrow, the magistrate and the judge them, the first cause of the rebel war, they say now bad and rotten judiciary. The bad and rotten judiciary system will get now make we get rebel war. Ali Kaba go na Bush, he go to Libya, he go to Saddam Hussein,
not the first
cause, he go to Gaddafi.
Say the main cause.
Thank you.
Say the main cause.
The main cause.
Where can do the findings?
Thank you.
After the war, the main cause of the international civil war, 2 institutional measures. Now the judiciary and the police. The main cause, and they don't make no mistake, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Based on what the police and judiciary don't do this for years, and make no mistake. And let me tell you something. May I don't be victim of SLPP. I know where something they connected against them. Then get the judges them, then get the magistrate, then get the lawyer when they send for prosecute you, for judge you, because they always get the team. All the prosecutors will be SLP carry as them, and specifically most of them will be midday. The judge are the same. So they say, watch the name and watch how they sentence them. Do I know in a camera say how they get 24 months? Do I name connect to Samura? Then get 27 months.
Right.
Then they sentence you by your name. Watch them no more.
Absolutely.
Kamara Samura. You see, so we see all these things. Nobody this is not this for the bad. For the very good. You're okay for SLP in the club and the jubilate. But the iron get for turn.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, this time we need again na Sierra Leone. What's happened at Ghana 1979? When I see Jerry Rawlings not be make mistake. Now make them like today Ghana they ahead. Ghana they move on. Ghana they get in financial difficulties, but they are moving on and they use the money for improve the lives of the people. Then they use the money for improve the lives of the country. Then they use the money for improve the confidence of the country. Cashbox know exactly what I'm talking about. The other day I watched a video of Ghana now when they talk about one particular estate, East Legon Hills. That's why they call it East Legon Hills. You know that special area there where for they buy plot of land, now they $50,000 for one great piece of plot of land. There, the area then they, you know, then they Ghana with the Siam, then they advance, they are moving. If they Ghanaian, they went for afford they get about.
Ibrahim, when you talk, say yes, they're struggling. No, I mean you share something about Ghana and Zambia recently, where EBC,
right?
They almost like when Salon they go to IMF, almost then they give them 280 million,
yes.
70 million, 20 million.
This
Ghana and Zambia,
yes.
they go for 3 billion, 1 billion,
billions,
8 billion. Zambia, not 8 billion they request from them. And guess what? IMF trust them because they get strategy in place. They have judiciary in place. They have institutions that are working. The MPs that will come and protest. People will come and protest and they kill them. They jail them because then they exercise their rights.
Right.
This is the reason why they have access to finance.
Thank you. No, absolutely. We want the people understand it here. And Cashbox will want more span small. But Cashbox, you means we're excited because we see the leader of the opposition. Finally, you don't talk tough. Now I'm gonna be able to come out and tell people for say ain't ready for pulling people out for protect this democracy. And the same power. Absolutely.
Ibrahim, I saw that thing where Comrade Sharam. I clapped for the guy all night before I sleep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is what we've been calling for. That is how you fight for protect this democracy. So, you know, Comrade Koita, let me bring you in. Because I know so you're just as ecstatic as myself. You're happy just as myself, Nayaso. And you know what, see that thing, they will not say yes. Finally, now with Salon, they can, with democracy, they can turn around. Salon, they can better. When the leader of the opposition begins to talk this way, we know so with democracy, they can better. At least they can bring confidence to our country. The international community, American embassy, they go see this, they don't say, this country, they are not serious. They're ready for move this country forward. That is what we're looking for. Go ahead, Comrade Koita.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. You know, these are the longest network I get because from where I get that press release, of course, we don't share also for share and more for tell let's say the opposition. For 4 years plus, they will not keep quiet. I think it don't see the need now. Say if they not speak up this time around, they're not just not to just the people in the room, then they harm themselves because everything affects the law, it affects everybody. When I see that letter there as well, everything will be the same for the past 3-4 years. Now this result will be unforeseen because at the end of the day, we can write now people in the CM. In fact, majority of people them they don't understand what you post and write. What you write now they can make an audio form for let people not say now so check couldn't talk. We all these years that I say he gave us speak up as an opposition leader. Politics, when somebody you speak according to the incumbent and they behave. If incumbent they respect law, when they go through the law, if the incumbent don't they consistently in face a London in a salon, they not take the question, and don't toilet and piss and don't check and go dock inside septic pit. So when I say they speak the same language with them, will be they say this thing say when they could make a talk 1 minute until we feel say the people understand them very well. Will they talk them for 1 hour? If he writes until we be say if we can translate up for 1 hour, 2 hours, we will do them. This time we be say all the problem we get to opposition we may belong to. See the need for take political action. We not say go take gun. We not tell they say go take stone for stone state house or stone parliament or stone in convoy. But when I get the right for call for protest, when I get the right for tell government say if we not do this thing here in so time, they get the ultimatum would they call for protest and then get that because we want to see a protest so you get face. When you get fish, you're supposed to take responsibility. Now, me they call me people. Like go to the apple for me to school. They say, "Now me lead do man them." when they get fit, if they get attention to the people. Like this person, Lisa Ibrahim, need to just make me night yesterday.
Absolutely.
I think that the longest time because I will let look, you know, can talk, no can tell the player what thing the leader, what the leader don't talk say. Now so you want that, so you are like happy. And this go to the people now. Now, all these years when I know the hustle no longer with this platform. No say we hate them, no say with the bash at them. We want just let the needful happy for the people. For the sake of the people, they say speak up. So people will confidence say we leader don't speak because Ibrahim they say if he chief Chris, all the followers and the Chris. Now so they say if the leader don't speak, people they now say this time around if we come out with protest, police always say now we'll get somebody good enough for you. Police will always say police will get shoot because people will lead the protest.
Yep.
So we don't expect for see anything like what happened during August. August and it was unfortunate situation. Both parties, the police will carry themselves well, will lead the protest to violence, we make that thing they used today against the people. Then they ever talk about one with the policeman and kill. See what they kill. Yeah.
Very quickly, I don't know Ibrahim if when I read that the second paragraph, when I read that,
right,
you want me to read that, make people understand what's in
okay, yeah, Kashi, go ahead and read that.
This is not the second paragraph. After I say, it is wrong, the PR system. Now I say before proceeding, in other words, before it go like before for this writing, they say I must make it very clear that if this decision by the president to use the PR system in 2023 parliamentary election is not reversed in 2 weeks.
Wow.
This not so leader the talk. In 2 weeks, I will not hesitate to call the people of Sierra Leone out to protest across the length and breadth of Sierra Leone to demand that the decision is reversed. Over to you, comrade.
Fine. Now you tell them, see, the people tell the government, see, before you proceed by the thing the way it raised for let the government know, say, you know exactly as a lawyer,
right,
as an old man at parliament, as promoted on deputy speaker, before you proceed, tell the government, say, if you know the pass that decision for say they use the PR system, and then the state for call una the people of Sierra Leone from the south, from the east, from the north, from the northwest, in 2 weeks, from the northwest, from western area, for call they say, then go protest until the government reverse that decision because the country not to present you not to see get the state now work the work now master now the PM now just a servant. So you see they don't give them
the BO once 9 they happen. It better way. This is the decision. This is how opposition talk and behave.
Exactly.
So yes. I don't get excited. I don't
no, I know I give chances to Kashi. You see the thing is now go back to the president baby say IYV.
Yes.
He say you need to hesitate for calling people them out for protest for defend the democracy because if they don't defend for democracy, if forget saying that sell democracy, you go. Okay, if you be talking to be right for talk and say and they defend democracy, as if man, if you don't come on the MPRC was timely at that time, all my said what they end, they come and say you need to hesitate at this time as a civilian now, as a candidate, say you know hesitate for putting people them out for defend democracy. It's high time Jeko said all the man of the same thing say, you know it's don't get 2 weeks. If this is not reverse in 2 weeks, then they call the people of Sierra Leone, you don't say APC. I don't understand this fair to the first, not for APC or except for Saloon, because at the law Albert Boyer got 1965, we be whole. If it's against APC, then he lose election. That law I make Alikaba the Bush 1991, 31 years ago. Then say oppression, suppression, perception of constitution, use of police and the judiciary, all kinds of the couch that it make today. We get one a saloon. You know, Cashbox Ibrahim push power.
Comrade.
Gonna wait for.
Comrade.
And one tell the people to say,
Comrade.
Cherry Coco, don't ready for leads the people them.
Comrade.
For let this government know say, then time is up. Because until or unless we get a leader where they challenge government openly, say if you don't do this, expel members of parliament, when they left. Then they left. Ibrahim, look what's happening in Liberia right now. That same guy we call for that process. It parents that process. Once we are like that guy, this one program na YouTube where they follow them. They say if what make you the link with company MP, they not tell they say no. They say in them vote I mean for go represent the people them. So what is see way wrong? Now making the call for protest again.
Right.
Everybody get responsibility.
Absolutely. For
serve your conscience, your country, and God. Jerikuko, this letter, but as I'm telling you, one of the people who go talk about this letter every day for telling us, say, we are prepare for protest. We are prepare because if we are coming and street for protest, and like it goes for low for 2 weeks, President Bill say, in time done already done. This are just this na midnight of in hour because to even na midnight of in term. This na October done so.
Absolutely.
My wrong kind to November. In time done already done. So you see, life is about so many times is about let people understand say the wrong no go ever be wrong and right now always right. Better be run there for 4 years, Ibrahim. Cashbox Suswa. Let this one be the end. Kashi Ibrahim, can't forget. While we strong, we share as them in the media. When they share, we think that when they make today me and you, then they reveal at the wall. Because man, them pull a Cashbox me to for all of me could do. Then one a feature corner. They were the way that they group them. We did an APC followers and now we the share for who misses them. It daily, day in, day out, day and night. One partner they get bad day.
Beautiful.
One day is opportunity for which aside on behalf of this platform a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother Said.
Now when I make who they talk, now when I give you zeal for all the talk, now when I make who work and become effective. Because minus when I sharing, minus the only one that they share for we work them for don't die. Because if you make sell business at street, nobody no go bam, you're left for sale. So happy birthday, bro.
Absolutely.
Come on to Cashbox.
Comrade, Cash, you ready? Get me? Alright. Kashi, before you come in, by the way, I don't get disconnection. I think people's power go in and out. That going in and out again disrupt me, but I will come back, I will connect back like get to me Bluetooth speaker there. Kashi, before you come in, I just want to make it clear. 7 days from the letter yesterday. 7 days go be November 7 because I think that the 24 yesterday, and then 6 days 9 left for October, and then 31 days. Beautiful. Okay, so November 7 go be 14 days ultimatum. If the government not reverse this year, tell away Cheriko could call the people out for protest. Okay, I just want to make it clear. And then Kashi, comrade, I want to play one video where Mother be able to talk. Let people hear it. So where Mother be able to talk, say, he ready for pulling people. Let's play that video. There is about 1 minute. Let me hear. Thank you. La play him.
A guy just before you play that audio, a guy called Said when I birthday today because I see we come and post them at the group, and we just want to say happy birthday to you, Said, and
absolutely.
God bless you and thank you very much for all the good work you are doing, not for us but for Salon. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday to everybody out there who they listen to. We went today. Now your birthday, you they listen to, you they share with messages. You're Sierra Leonean. We love that country. If your birthday is today, happy birthday to you as well. When I listen to this video from Madabio, where they challenge your position. So what Cheriko talk so in letter is just the same as what Madabio talk. When I listen to this. You know what's in, comrade? I need for forward and force like a audio message, like a WhatsApp message, and then I play them. And now they allow me while they're on the call. Oh, I cut off the call, guys. I cut off the call. I call on about just now. I can't join on just now. I play them. Yeah. Like get off the call. Me they get off the call there. La play this sound for now. Laura Yeri when a serious opposition they talk.
We have international observers here. Quite a lot of money has been spent for this.
What will be the consequences for the country if that will happen, if the elections will be really postponed?
Very dire consequences, as you know. We are all set. We've been preparing for this for the past 5 years, and everything is set. We have international observers here. Quite a lot of money has been spent for this particular occasion, and we see no reason why it should be postponed. The only reason that is there is because the president wants to postpone. But we have the constitution, and there is no reason why it should not be held on the 27th. I will not hesitate to call the people of this country to come out and defend peace, security, and the democracy we have fought for. I didn't fight for democracy alone. This whole nation fought for it. And I think we should rise up to make sure that democracy is maintained.
All right. I did not fight for it alone. A lot of people fought for this democracy. And we should come out to defend this democracy. The words of Marabio. So, just in case we are prepare ourselves, if they want for harass Honorable Cherikoko because of you don't talk tough, we are not saying quick for go arrest. They go for go arrest and just now, we stand by Salon people left. We are there ready for make sure say, we help them for defend and protect this democracy. Cashbox, go ahead and come on in. I don't play the video down. People's power, mute.
I think say with the lost Ibrahim. With the lost.
Oh, okay, I get you now. Cashbox, go ahead and come on in. Or People's Power, go ahead and come on in. I don't play the video.
People's Power, yeah. Yeah, Kashmo, just come on in, Kashi. Okay. Yeah, you know, Ibrahim Comrade, I think say, like what you Comrade say earlier, or Ibrahim, I think with democracy finally don't they get life. You know, it don't say where we they hide under democracy like waiting Obama can they say. He say, you know, most African countries then they hide under democracy. And I think say we don't come out from that old way we go hide, that bunker where we be go hide. You know, it is item for far too long. Too much respect don't be shown to this president. For far too long. You know, I remember where my sister very cheeky, like lady in our area. You know, where can they tell them big people and say, you know, I mean, not possible to get respect for people and, you know, like, not like me, really. But, you know, I can remember when they tell people and say, if you don't get respect, you know, why don't you respect too much? If you don't want respect, now respect I give you.
Right on.
You know, even though, you know, like, of course, we don't need for sure, because every time we show respect to these politicians, it affects lives them. Every time we show respect to like Madabio, you know, beginning to die in a corner. Every time we show respect to Madabio, people will be killed and go buried like pauper. Every time we show respect to Cameroon and LJ and that Peking will say, oh, the Madabio they feed me, they will be killed. Every time we show this much respect. But Ibrahim, you know, like honestly, it's like I say with democracy, don't get life. But you know, come and make one point where he say, now to honor the people. Now Terikoko don't say this. And when Terikoko don't say this, if this is not reversed, then Terikoko call upon Una. There is no way Una for let them down. You see, this is the reason when people like in the talk say, oh, well, it is up to the people now. No, we stood up and said, no, it is wrong. The people need leadership. But now the leadership don't stand up, Ibrahim. Now, for me, as time they go, like as the 14 days they elapse slowly, we get for beginning to direct them to the people. Because when they call upon them, when after the 7th of November, they begin planning for call the people and waiting the people and get for do. Now the message is going to go to the people. You know, Ibrahim, for far too long, you know, people do not understand. You know, you make reference to Ghana. When you look at the Ghana now, like now Ghana, the economy, yes, they struggle, but guess what? Ghana able to access finance for men and go able to look after the people. Look like where I listened to Kagame yesterday, where like a write up where the people in the share, where they talk say like even though petrol price don't go up, but we have a friend way for make una not be affected. We your country, they're not even afraid for pussy, but don't get your own blood. You go straight stone back there. When I say the world economy is so bad off, but yet still the they can pass on the burden to people then.
Yes.
You know, and listen, President Biya no side and the way go campaign. I think that Kono it get mind for talk say no sign of the world development in the country.
Hey, Cashbox, hey, my brother. Hey,
thank you. Hey. For men and man, they go talk say no sign of the world. First of all, it means President Biya.
Say because of the COVID.
Yes.
Yes, because of the COVID. It means President Biya, you finance minister, you bank governor, they're all stupid. We're all bunch of fools. Because Ibrahim People's Power and Comrade, when it's in Iraq in the happen first, governments then believe in spending their way out of it. Basic economics principle they tell you say you spend your way out of it.
Cashbox.
Because when you spend, people will get work. You people that want to do business, then they buy things there. This is the reason why governments they can go take money and take loan and spend their way out of it. You get mind for talk say.
You tell me say President Biya say don't accept say development say they go on a salon.
Yes. No, well, he said in that the only side where development they go, now make we be first life because in the one on one, no develop people's power. Them guys they are the wicked to salon people them. They know too well say if you can't tell me that talk there, me and you too, we're exposed. We know the 20% or whatever people them we're exposed. If you talk there, they go say party you the lie. But what they do? If they go to the people, we don't know. Why politicians have to lie to people? Why? Why you need for lie? No, the reason why they lie, IMF don't give them over $1 billion. The 2 years of COVID, they don't take them, they don't eat them. Macolong, they don't eat them. So what's happening? They need to lie to the people and now. Say development, they lie to you, money not inside it. You come on, not inside the light, we in the post of Nakonoso. Everything they don't pay for them, you just can't meet them. Then now they talk, say development, then they go, now the rest of the world. Who's scared about like this? You know what, Ibrahim? As you they say, the reason why the people and now I believe say now it's like I say it want to take up with country. Now it want save salon. Now it want kind of like save lives in that country. Because people have to understand. If we call, you say, you know, I always tell people in this. The papa will get one variable. He say no you need kakadable, say no you need kakadable. But the moment you begin to drag and say, no, I mean car, there, you don't begin the politics. If we say we operate under democracy, let us work as a democratic state.
Absolutely.
We cannot be saying we are democratic country, then we sit down, we condone all kind of nonsense.
Absolutely.
People would not trust us.
No.
When China say they're in a communist state, they act, they behave like communists. Then.
Absolutely.
What they do, but they put laws them where they bring confidence.
Absolutely.
We now not go sit down, we say we're not democratic state, then we go against the principles of democracy.
Yep.
Then we want to make people entrust with. This is the reason why Salon Poll. This is the reason why let's don't go to 600,000. This is the reason why make petrol don't go to 20,000. This is the reason why make the dollar don't go to 18,000. This is not the reason.
Exactly.
People them. It don't get nothing for do with Ukraine-Russia war or the COVID. If anything, these two things created opportunity for Africa. Africa, the risk to Ukraine and Russia war. And they're far.
Absolutely.
Like upline like three.
Uh-huh.
They're far. So that tells you Africa will not take advantage of this thing. Why Africa not able to take advantage? Ibrahim, I think I don't know if I sent this video to you. A white guy, they do like they analyze about Africa.
Right.
There's no choice Africa gets. They say Africa could be the next first. I don't know if you say People's Power. They say Africa could be the next first world. They say but or Africa, instead the population growth, he either make Africa become powerful or it break Africa.
Right.
He two options them. But Ibrahim, I'm afraid because of the leaders them like Madabio, if you don't take 10, now the second option where people are going for die, now they get for end with Africa.
Right.
And the guy points them out. You know, maybe he said, please Ibrahim, look at that video. Maybe he said you go do a video and show salute people them. When the guy is show and say, if we don't take time, if the population growth, imagine they say by 2033, they say like additional 2 billion people or so in Africa, the population growth. Ibrahim, if you don't take time, even with that population, waiting get for cause now sickness, death because of bad. And the guy states he said because of bad leadership.
Right.
He said if you don't take time, he said but if they take advantage of it, Africa will be the next paradise on earth. And this now waiting we always the talk about. Absolutely. It can only be the paradise on earth if we don't get leaders then like Madabio, when people and protest, kill them. Yeah. Look at when you talk about this magistrate, when I'm going to sentence two people. What do you expect? Now they magistrates them. The SLPP magistrates them. We will send a signal to the people and we don't understand what in protest mean in their life.
Yeah.
So they go kind of like fear other people. But Cherry Coco, as long as this one, now the leader of the opposition, now in the column, if they don't reverse this thing, the people need to come out and protect with democracy. Over to you.
You know, thank you. And people, so I'm going to bring you in shortly, but I want to let people understand, say, that they jail them people there because they don't even want them vote. They want to take away the democratic rights away from them. You know, this is some of the things. And we also, they can't talk about the CDF them, but People's Power, come in like Rob Mossman this conversation, my brother. And also you get your angry, you want to come out.
Yeah, with the sin for loss Ibrahim, I think see with the sin for loss Ibrahim now. So
People's Power, I don't give you the floor, bruh. I don't give you the floor.
Yes, you will be the breakup at one point in time. You will be the breakup at one point in time, Ibrahim. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Good morning.
Ibrahim, Puspa, go ahead, we'll get you.
How are you?
We'll get you, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about
Thank you very much. Very much, Ibrahim, communicator and Cashbox. I want for telling now plenty. Thank you. I just want for join una for wish we brother we be based na Dubai, but currently as I speak, it is saloon we na no less a person inside. We want for wish you a happy birthday, prosperity all the way, success in your lives, and good health and all of the things then we the wish for yourselves. So I want for continue for pray for you and make the Almighty Allah make it easy for you in your life. Happy birthday to you, brother Said. We know, see, it's not easy. Being that you don't come to this country, we go hope and pray. See, make God make it easy for you. Ibrahim, communicator and Cashbox. I think see when I read the press release we come off from the leader of opposition and parliament, Honorable Cheno Ramadan Majuba, the press release I read them about 3 or 4 times. I did read the press release because I'm so happy. I'm very much happy with that kind of press release the way Honorable Cheno Ramadan Majuba we put out. I think say with all the press release them in 4 years, 6 months in opposition. I think see now the biggest and the most popular press release ever in the history since we go in opposition on the 4th of April 2018. This press release speaks volumes. This press release is send a signal. This press release make the entire world and they come watch now waiting the happen in this country. This press release make government self don't know see yes indeed thing don't come. This press release don't make the government and President Bill don't know see we leaders them waiting at the All People's Congress Party then capable for do everything within the law. This press release just don't tell we see Cheno Ramadan Majuba, we people in the culture Ikoko is not only a politician but na a practicing lawyer. Na man we know the constitution, na man we know the laws them, na man we get the experience and the expertise. Na man we don't be in leadership for over 15 years. We don't be na parliament. So this press release, Ibrahim Communicator and Cashbox, me SSSF Naya, I share this press release now many groups them. I share them to different individual people. For tell people them say, Cherry Coco don't really team up, you don't put your foot down. And you know once for make with democracy where they don't kill people and don't amputate people where people and not homeless for this democracy. Marabi, you can destroy this democracy inside one day. And we all know what to make Chai Koko and go na parliament. Chai Koko na the people and the can go parliament. The APC party and the symbol, and where the APC party and the symbol. So if Sierra them say they not be one Chai Koko na parliament, and they go there. Now because the citizens they feel say na Chai Koko na the right person for go represent them na the House of Representative, at the House of Representation, na Chai Koko for go represent them na parliament. Now I make them decide for votes for Cherry Coco. So now the 2 weeks ultimatum where Cherry Coco don't give the president for let they reverse this and PR when at this block system, the proportional representation. We want for John Cherry Coco and John Chernosi with DBNM and we ready for support them and we go ensure say the government give fast and me I sure say Ibrahim Communicator and Cashbox. Which the way Cherry Coco talks so it talk tough. It talk like a leader. It really talks in a leader. Cherry Coco don't point out a leadership role today. Cherry Coco don't tell the entire world say in a the leader of opposition at parliament. Cherry Coco don't tell the entire world say now 15 years now they spent on a parliament. Cherry Coco don't tell the entire world say it represents the biggest political party in the country in a parliament. It don't show say in for be leader, and once it don't be leader, so we all go ready for DB and Chegno. We all go ready for make sure say it succeed in this fight we don't take up so for make we go back to democracy, because if we go to the district block system, automatically democracy don't die. We no go get voice again for make we go elect your leaders the who want to go represent you in a parliament. Now the political party them now they not go say, well, you know what? Let Cashbox go represent them people in a parliament. Ibrahim, you go imagine say this government, the way they do now, Congregator and Cashbox, they say the pre-act system back, they go to the local government, the local council, they say they need to work on documents on that. For make the local council back go to PR, even though they say law no day, now with constitution where they should say the local council level go into a PR. So now as I talk to you, so government say they need to do them. Then they do them, then they should say they go bring laws, then we go make the local council go to PR. I don't know what thing they get for do for the mayors them and the chairperson them.
People, so that is why this letter is timely. Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro.
So Ibrahim, that tells you how this SLPP want for destroy this democracy we don't fight for. Now this same SLPP go na bush, they say then the fight for make we get democracy. Let me go to multi-party democracy. Now in the Ali Kabade, they all go na bush for where they appreciate court people and them, where they burn people them, houses them, displace people them, they homeless, they rape young woman them, they kill belly woman them, bust them, belay them. A lot of other things than the way this SLPP go na bush for. Now that things than the way they go na bush for, now they don't bring the come back through. Let people them come reflect their minds them to the kind stuff than they. Ibrahim, we want to say kudos to Chegno Ramadan Match, but we know say that responsibility for make the kind statements and they. I think say we ready for support them and we ready for propagate that one day. Let the least person at the village know say yes indeed. Na so Chegno don't write, na so Chegno don't say, na so Chegno want for do, and we all ready for support them because ain't ready for take the lead. And we call on all Sierra Leoneans. This way fight where Chai Koko the fight so, Chai Koko no the fight for himself, and then the fight for the APC, and then the fight for people that no more free tongue. But it the fight for Tuti, na Tuti make Chai Koko the fight. It the fight for the country, then it the fight for democracy. So if we all believe in democracy in this country, now we join Chai Koko. If we all believe in Sierra Leone, now we join Chai Koko. Say, let government give us this thing, let them follow the procedures. Let them go through the channels. Let them follow the process and procedures. Nobody no say let government knock out PR system. But you need for follow the procedures. Then they don't announce elections date. Because they don't announce elections date, we don't need no district block system at this point in time. We are in constituency that they exist. We don't need anything like the PR, the proportional representation at the district block system. We are in the political parties them now then get for determine who that they go represent the people them now parliament. So we no go want that. We want the case we are in now the people them now therefore go elect the person way for go represent them now parliament. Because at the end of the day, now that individual person they now in the people them the electorate them they get for all responsible. Now if we go the PR system family them, we no go ever suicide people and they go get the voice again for all the member of parliament as possible. Over to you, Ibrahim.
You know, thank you, People's Power. You know, Comrade Kocha, you know, this whole thing, and Kashi, this whole thing about when they invited the CDF representative them for go witness, you know, when Kanawe Kone, you know, they do this announcement, you know, because that public notice where they pull in Sierra Leone, where people are Yeriam. Why they invite CDF them at this particular point in time? We all know, say, first of all, in the constitution, it only makes provision for, say, the military, where parliament enact. Now, the only constitutional force that they will get in that country. Any other subsidiary, any other group will come up illegal. Because now the parliaments no more get the authority and the power for create a military. So the CDF, when they Kamajo them, which some people don't understand, civil defense forces in Ganoman, in Kamajo them, when they go form, we bring rebel worker in the country. We matter of fact, now caused the 1997 coup of Johnny Paul. We make them like today people like Ibrahim Bazi Kamara them, they're in jail. Because that's the number we don't say Ibrahim Bazi Kamara then come inside the situation. We remember when they kill Soja Man them. Now Tonga also come Rekota, when they kill Johnny. The first Soja Man then kill Johnny, hang your head na tick. Now so they continue for do across the country. The Soja Man themselves team up and say, you know what, you know, we're gonna stand up for protect ourselves. Salon people them, and let me make we get in 1997, Johnny Paul coup of Tijan Kaba. You see, all intended day will nobody get access to proper information. People like Julius Spencer, them we're quiet today like today. Take advantage of that situation. They make them kill Sierra Leoneans, them Sheikh Mustaba, them all them people in there. They blood in the hands of people like Julius Spencer and Afula, Ali Kamara, there, or Ali Toure, or whatever his name was. The other one will be there, but they are all quiet today. They don't talk anything. Then they see the democracy again is getting destroyed. Then they discuss anything about that. Why they for evolve CDF? You know, these guys, they are looking for problems. What they look for, like I was say yesterday, it's the evisceration of a whole part of a country. Because where we see what's happening in Rwanda, tribal war, you don't find in any country where one small sector of a country feels say they're able to dominate the rest of the population. In Sierra Leone, we go over 16, 17 ethnic groups. One girl, one feels say that we can't take over our country. Now, Libo, this time in the 21st century, you not going to happen. Now, make we go for right letter into the international community. Call their attention, say, hey, if we're not going to intervene and stop this nonsense, tomorrow, we're not going to hold anybody for say they are no come and don't eviscerate a whole section of a society. Because we're still not the beginner. We don't want no CDF in our country. We don't want no militia group in our country anymore. You know, enough is enough. At least, if anything, that's what we've established. You know, so Comrade Kashi, you know, I just want to make that point very clear. You know, that gets me? It looks like say I lost some man. Let's see. Let's try for reconnect back. But these are the points we're making every day, Salon people. But like I will say, we're proud of Cherry Coco. Comrade Cash, you know, get me?
Yeah, they get it now.
Okay. The rain they come small, the garage, you know. But sorry, I was just talking about the CDF, Comrade Coach. Then CDF, they will not invite. They want to bring another, they want to form the CDS again, CDF them again, because they don't say they want to bring disaster kind of the country. You know?
We reject you now anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, the things, Saloon, whatever been not happen at Saloon. Let me talk say before the 80s, they say if Saloon, if we not fight, the country no go sweet, we go for fight war. Or into all not be novice, we all not be nothing at war, overlook them. Before monkey the wink eye, but walk a library. Yeah. As library there is need so now we catch them. 11 years. 11 years. Everything people in the say, Ibrahim, me I don't this that they say person always if you don't know say you go, no say you come out. We want to put this on memory. Any people begin talk something, then guys I forget for share that audio, I will share out to let listen. We go for play that audio in 17 minutes. That people read it and then plan them because they know exactly what they don't do. They feel say the thing for return to them. Well, with this platform, now we could talk for today because what's not happy for these past 4 years, we don't let repeat again as alone. For any reason, we don't let them say they hold somebody they can't come and just because of the system they oppose government them, then go put and say, look, keep them now. For any reason, we don't let them see something, it's like a legend where they go and they creepy it, they say, you want to use it here for kill itself. You know, for no reason, we don't do what see, open a call of protest. Just because they say they protest, they not the police not get the clearance, government capitalize on them, call them terrorists, they can kill them. You know, Ibrahim, people like to understand say what they say today, not for we, not for the greater majority. Because if we not stop this trade happiness alone for today, under this government here, and we brothers from the southeast, not joining for not stop this year, I'm afraid. Long get history like people like Wego Kalon, where they go die in exile, they knock again. Now me find out say from the late 60s to the 70s, we got so many brothers from the southeast. We go like here. It meet so many people that they win and didn't go turn back. Say no go like here. Because Saloon, they don't get space again as Saloon. Trust me, if people don't know wise up for once and think say this to they do so, we not just want to do them. We go for end up all we get assassination, not to one person. You see, if the people they say it's better to late than never. Jericho don't set the pace. We wait for see Yum Kela in Yum. Because you can have in the time rose con, in the talk at the Hague day, this day, that day, we go challenge. Then God now, you know, now we will not see a passing anything. Ibrahim Yunkela
talk so
action of wickedness. That man they no get space as alone. They don't forget space as alone. That man the aggressive no even gets 2016 from 2018, from 2016, 2017 till 2018. Ibrahim. Especially between 2017 to 2018, the way you can be aggressive with election on here, don't look up. If so many things don't happen beyond this time here, from the use of NI number, the disadvantage of them first time putting them, everything we happy you can not talk because if you know whole world to bad abuse, a whole world So then they don't promise that for say they go to run me because you don't know say except you don't get flag there, but no, we not see anywhere they run it. So you know whatever condemn it here. So Ibrahim, what's wrong for that you can carry your voice?
Thank you.
What's wrong for that you raise your voice at this time? Let's be honest here. It's one of the biggest deceivers at Salon, Nayum Kela.
Absolutely.
Trust me, Nayum Kela. Because at this time around, when that's not Nayum Kela for don't talk, if we don't tweet, if we don't make a statement. You see, what the for panel, not to so the for begin pull in nakedness and roll say, when I look him Kela in 2016, when I look him Kela in 2017, when I look at even in 2018, and the same Kela 4 years consistently, plus Yum Kela don't refuse to talk on serious things. He don't refuse to talk on serious things. The same way that Dr. Joyce like go pull that fake degree talk. They ain't champion, even another chairman for fake degree, but corruption. He refused for winning himself. You know what they mention at the parliament?
Champion now because if one tell we almost degree in self get.
No, almost foolish degree. No, say foolish degree. Cash box what's in and they don't do to Salon. 5 rubbish on it. What's you do to Salon? The parliament is this now. So with the effect say you that you know some like guys, I know how they give them the honorary degree self. I know what made them the honorary because so with the words of your honorary degrees at parliament now. You know to just and you know to just you know a member of parliament and opposition party leader. Yes. You see, these are the guys who let's Salon people know them guys say they're not sincere to the country. Then they do something for protect themselves, like say they're correct. Hey, you know, work UN, you need to do this and that. We work USSF with the same way we get chance for court keke. That's Salon. That's Salon. No court and Nigeria can go down. I know who couple up. Same way work at UN, we been there. You need to. Everybody we been work time. Everybody from in driver, cleaner, everybody when I talk and we know the Nigerian in driver Nigerian, in cook Nigerian, in cleaner Nigerian, job because picking marriage to Nigerian. Once a low possible, ask all this around we the Austria. At that time. No, yes, you don't bring a cap to me.
The biggest project.
Then
time.
You know, people Ibrahim, they come to Salon now. They're not able to benefit Salon nothing. Then they cannot the one say the one can wreck the country. If him cannot be serious, Ibrahim, we no need for call him out. Can you go on do your own? You don't tweet, you see in tweet, you don't see him cannot tweet. All that time I always want to happy, you cannot tweet, not talk nothing, just talk. We don't take 100,000 views. They don't Kenya more. They don't put they don't salute a month. You don't put Kenya, they don't flop pin, you don't salute a month. You know for talk. So these are the people. And they continue for calling Kenya out now. People understand see the NGC now just form for can't distract not them. See, okay, no, take him Kenya, take Antikali. The example also in 2018, NGC. When I pick from SLPP, all of them are SLPP. No one do when I be APC. All of them are SLPP. They not get vote SLPP ground. They not even get cancelled all day. When I imagine, if it be anybody come up from APC, Lord say like me come to APC from party. Trust me, I get sit at the north. I get sit at the western area because APC people and they don't go follow me. NGC, where BC na break away. No, that just do a clear example now. Sansman when I be APC. We form party for see, we go corner, he go take, he go win seat na corner. The APC people we didn't believe in and they follow that corner. You can SLPP break away from SLPP. They all have to carry it. They say okay, then they go form party. They want to win election. They want win election. Now they not win nothing at the entire southeast, nothing, including corner. Now we nothing at the entire southeast. Now the north they can't get 4 seats. This hotel we say. We for begin change the political dynamics. That's alone. You can also people them how dishonest he is. For that day, they use NI number. When they all did a parliament, it being representative day when they say the next expunge jam, the next expunge NI number, the next expunge the PR system. We cannot on this platform talk say now lie, he did it, lie no fruna. They say, "Bo, na just pass the members parliament, the expunge look at now they begin police for we. The issue them proof for we look at. Then cost to mama they all agree. But we cost person for some we can't be reality. Mami cost to return back. It return to them the political leaders we be the send them for cost to mama. Now the mama they back the cost. We talk NI number, no go fast self. NI number, NCI, they can't talk condition. We also happen to do the registration. We begin to talk about this PR system. So we are not pulling up at this PR system. Now they go for first and problem for not challenger. They say a lie, the next point up. What's happy? So the PR system, then they say ECSL chairman, one can do. But thank God, take what we say, then the nominator we say, they'll not be accepted at parliament. Because we don't see the press release. We are waiting for the actions because we they continue.
PR system, sorry for cut you. Yesterday, na something I remember. You see them part there, you know, like you say that person when a pick pass you, he get here pass you. You know the first person will signal the PR system. The very first person we tell we say the plan.
Absolutely.
For the PR system.
Absolutely.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah.
So that make the SLP then do all the best for remove that whole executive. Because them don't make press list long way. So now they do all the best before we count this year. Let them all guardia come out. Because then we will disturb we. Then say, "Oh, give pull say Alfred Peter Conte in. I don't want this to full like him. You know, no self the pap. Then still Alfred Peter use Alfred Peter Conte. Somebody wait for them make your own name say, okay, now don't fight for democracy. Okay, la left the party, let the party run as a party. Then par the logo convention, logo sit up. If they win, if they lost, they lost. Purely. If you don't know, when I go for selection, it's the government selection now in the country. In the legitimizer now. They say APC for you selection. I make a tell them say APC party. We not get rule for select MPs because you know the part of the constitution and they don't get it up. It already become law. So now I'm going to know which way we get for choose women because we in elections. Any constituency election for election people we go for represent we. So we know the part of that PR system. But equally you can now. If you don't tell me your stance on this PR system.
Absolutely.
Because Msg Lamina, he don't make it clear. You are not doubting because Msg Lamina in the SLPP. In one generation SLPP. That by chance can APC. We make it all mayor. So we're in particular local government minister under SLPP. So he not say we won't no self. I don't say the SL from the origin. So he make a clear parliament to see for MP go head to head.
It's not tattoo in our Msg Lamina. In brother Naina, the local government minister, KKY in brother Naina, political affairs minister.
Exactly.
Fine. So see, for one just do anything, people understand. Say they are not sincere. If we see inside parliament, then go head to head. This the one will be said then genuine.
Comrade.
Salon, they not support APC SLP then they. Must let me know them just be fair for let get political film so that they able get you know Ibrahim. Many people can have politics and forget political film, not to sincerity.
Comrade.
If not sincerity, Ibrahim, young boy like Msg Lamina, you didn't early 40s, they misbehave so. They don't get picture Ibrahim.
Then they go come. Comrade, Kande Yumkela, we want lay a day on the record, waiting and take on the PR system. We want it on the record. If Kande Yumkela not make a statement by the end of this week, till it don't be Tuesday, if you don't make a statement by the end of this week, till Thursday, Friday, I will do a special live on Kande Yumkela. Kande Yumkela is this man where I extol him. I'll go to the point for pull video there what they do for him back in the day where they campaign for him. Because you see some people, which I want to point out now, and a lot of you guys will listen to this message today, if you support the NGC, again, I want to remind you, take your support away from the NGC.
Ibrahim, not say no more, we'll do special live on Yumkela. We'll do live on him.
Comrade, thank you. You see, because what I want for do and point out now, I want to remind people again, what make up is support Kande Yumkela. Because to be honest with you, yes, na NGC, but not for NGC make my support was Kande Yumkela as a person. That's how me look at the whole thing. Even though I see the semblance of the SLPP connections, but what I know about what they do on the SLPP party office and everything, nobody not gonna go sorry for that person. Somebody will go to a peace by my party office, somebody will very qualified. He gets all the necessary qualifications. He check all the boxes them. And I watch a video with President Kuruma, former President Kuruma, they tell and thank you, for the Bankasuka project where he helped for facilitate for bring Kamna the country. I was like, God, this man is a good man. That's why I threw me support Kande Yumkela. So every one of you will support NGC first of all because of Ibrahim. I tell on back again, say at this particular point in time, we don't reach on a come up behind the NGC. On a steady, at the good directives, we go all go see how we go at some point. So I go help una for make the decision. We're going to make decision for one about go help una for make a decision. Just like I be able for guide una through that and they say, Lord support the NGC party because of Kande Yumkela is the person where if he come and take power of that country, they transform that country. Kande Yumkela is a very big disappointment to people like myself. For somebody we institutionalized, and I remember Cashbox, you say one thing and it still resonates with me. Say a lot of these guys that the institution they can fend themselves no more. They meet the structures are in place. We make them not misbehave. But if they become put them inside any corrupt institution and go survive that corruption day. So so I look at Austin Demby now, Minister of Health. We take them picking, they will still see them picking and foot they rotting. 30 days picking and foot they rotting in that country. Day. Man, with the America, I get a very good job. I don't even know why Austin Demby left in great job in America and I have to go to be Minister of Health. If you know they impact the lives of our people, then get them boss, they say mobile boss. Exactly.
Like, the point where you make right there, like you see some of them guy there, Ibrahim, let me tell you, for when you CV be powerful or your resume we una the call in America,
right.
For make it be powerful,
Now, how you build something from scratch and take them for make it kind of like become this powerful tool.
Absolutely.
That's how they assess you. But realistically, for when you go on a side where, you know, it is established. Honestly, Ibrahim, you just they follow the trend. You just they follow the leader.
Absolutely.
Because the system is there. You know, for me, like when you make example to Austin, they meet a broken system, as they say, right? Why make 30 days picking them, almost picking them the sleep now one bed? Ibrahim, I was listening to the news.
Kashi, SLP means broken system.
No,
and they tell this, what did they say? No, just do something.
Yeah.
Before the 2018 election, the cottage, when I did the one say I did the PCMH for picking them.
Yeah.
Government mean they feed the picking them and they mama them. When they go admit they feed them, not to just the medicine, because the free health care, what to make it become successful, then they will see people every day because government just get up for picking them, it gets up for the mama them. As the election 2018, less than 3 months, then see the young government say they need to feed no kumra. What thing begin up in a cottage? This are they tell you this a day on record ask problem because I've been known they do to me picking. What's happening now? Where the kumra and the go cash work, then 11 picking, so they go 2 days and they can't save. The nurse them begin now to kumra now, not for them begin and they feed the picking because they not get for it. The same way we can be the I get for take responsibility for feed people within me picking them. The one I go come be no say process then say no government non cut this. I say so why I did it the 2 weeks already they told me the decisive some cry because I will make them a mandate say the community therefore eat so everybody been the eat through me picking say call the community reality. They say it gets sympathy. So they meet a system where they will maintain. Salon system not ever 100%. Don't make it very clear say it not ever 100%. But they don't move forward for say Salome could be like heaven. No, but it was better. Therefore, can make best son. That man don't live in America. Able to see them as a disappointment.
No, absolutely. The point is comrade, that the fact that like then guy they are because they in society. If then guy they be left them, America gets like flow like how people in the teeth, how the Minister of Education, the life and people look like what's happened. 75% of picking their way say they pass they were scared, they go get their NTA exam now in Jala, they all fail up. You know, when they give contract to them people there, then they only be the operate now a system because they're not allowed to do it. But that system they are where they be in America and England and all that thing they now that very system they no one puts in a salon. For the fact that IMF and World Bank give them 1 billion over the 2 years of COVID, they expect this money for the turn of the economy right now. But no, they don't eat all thing. This is the reason we're making the increase megabytes, increase fuel, increase gas, increase everything. But you see, Ibrahim, like this, when you look, yesterday I've been watching news. Normally I'm not going to watch Sky News, right? Like because Sky News then maybe they go on break. Sky News then they go on break. Ibrahim, the first break where they go, the Tiwa Yeri, they say, "Oh, water aid, please donate £2 for make you save life in Africa because picking them no get water." Ibrahim, the second one where they go another break, the second one where I listen, pneumonia, picking them they die. You know what? Please donate because they want buy paracetamol or so for save picking their life. Ibrahim, the water, we don't talk this thing over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
A country, 7 major rivers, fresh water, Dubai na salt water na in draw from far side and desert. They're able to provide water for the people. And they listen that advert they mean at warm. I said this, I like a get up and then they care. Because they you know, I don't say so back because when you think about it, now because of how the poor leaders them they treat them. I said tears and they feel out. I said, but look them picking there how they die. Africa, Congo, look, waiting Africa gets 9 people in the turn billionaire with.
Africans are wicked.
Waiting Africa get now Elon Musk they turn millionaire. All waiting can with the ideas. Elon Musk can go open factory in Africa. What are we doing? We sit down the watch.
They not get a sense they for say they don't get a sense they for say Elon Musk. Listen, man, you get with battery now. Yeah, if we open up a factory before we sell you any more battery, let we produce we own battery there. And they don't get a sense they. What you get sense for? Now that immediate $1 million they go give them.
No.
That $2 million they go give them.
Look how the supply chain they be affected. China they on lockdown because of the zero policy, the zero COVID policy. So what's happened? The South side Tesla they produce more. Now China not open up. Now the world and Elon Musk supposed to look at like Africa now.
Yes.
They take employees them, they expatriate them.
Exactly.
They go to Africa and go open factory there.
Can you imagine?
Africa is so is so kind of like immune to the risk of the world.
Absolutely.
Why can't you go to Africa? But no, bad leadership didn't allow that.
Because people
when
like
protest and they kill you.
Yeah, because Marabi, you know, they think Marabi, you know, get that inclination they they dream
exactly. Ibrahim, Africa is so immune. I don't say 100% immune, but I believe say 80% to 90% immune to the risk of the world. Africa, why we couldn't take advantage of these things, Ibrahim? This is the thing we're making the talk where look how the supply chain they affect the world. Look how the supply chain they affect the world. Because the producers of the world, they lock down, they get problem. Africa now we're so down the line for make this whole thing affect them. They sit down, then they watch back for make the one them back way lock down. Now then they will able back for make them feed we. What's kind of mentality that one day?
Cashbox.
What's kind of mentality that one day, Ibrahim?
I tell you. When the it's tough. When the Ukraine war started, I don't know if you remember. I share with you how the maize industry, where Ukraine and they supply maize to Africa. Can you imagine? It's hundreds of billions of dollars market. I'm like, if I was a president at that time, Cashbox, what should I do? Immediately, brah, now maize production, brah, now we get into to sell to the rest of the world.
Exactly. You know the worst thing that the fact that you don't think not to rest now Ukraine they staple food.
Exactly, but in the producer for the rest of the world.
But in the producer for the rest of the world. Not so they staple food now like soup, when they put like beef, like vegetable and all that in and they staple food. Not to Ukraine, not to rest now they staple food, but then they produce. You remember where Kagame make this statement, say it is a shame. Ukraine, almost million people, 44 million people,
right?
For men they feed like 1.2 billion people. Is it not a shame?
It's a disgrace.
Because we see don't idle one. Because we leaders them don't get the inclination for even think ahead for saying, you know, let me begin do something for the rest of the world. How can we self-produce? How we go help the world? Look the water, they say the fish them, the sardine the fish show get our water. We could make 5 billion. Today we dey sit down for make them give me donation, for make them donate to we, for make them ship them in there. What are we waiting for? We see no, China, their economy right now, they suffer. So, but we won't wait until China, they go through all the turbulence, then they come now, they can donate one scholar to we, all on scholar.
Yes.
How we going able to eat, Ibrahim?
We cannot even get ferry for people. Good ferry. Now here Cashbox, you receive ferry they went for fun ride, ferry. Fun ride. You find fun ride.
We want cross. Imagine we get one like in London, they get one Woolwich ferry free. You go there with your motorcar because if you don't want to take the long road, you just say you need to use Woolwich ferry for cross from the east side of London to I think the southeast side of London.
Exactly.
We won.
The other day I watched a documentary Cashbox.
When they open at the side, na salon. Una get the infrastructure for make the thing open at the side. Then they go pass with false life, Ibrahim. You know what, Ibrahim? Before I close, I know this topic, like sometimes when we get into it, you just feel the pain. Look, you know, I listen to Kemosi say, hey, Odio, I don't know if you're a listener.
Yeah, actually, I don't turn on to video for share. I'm all over. I'll share with you.
Okay. Well, people are going to listen. I'm not talk about that. You know what? All that thing, Ibrahim, you know, I listen to where the freak El Fala Mara, you know, like again, you know, yes, it is a good thing. We don't say sometimes like Nagawe, unclean and all that thing. But Ibrahim, could this be the reason why the one way they challenge the government, then they free at the COI. But the one they keep quiet, then they free at the COI.
Well, all the fans no
I do not
we watch the play. We watch the play.
Under an escruma in the impunity chief. Me, as far as me concerned, Madam, you don't prove to be say the allegation they make on the APC government, we and escruma lead na lie. If Madam, you can take Alpha when I be the PRO for APC, when I be the policy secretary for APC.
We build Osnia Guma Valley.
Yes, when I the last information minister for APC, you go appoint as your spokesperson. Probably not call IMP. That tell we see the let them get political regret. Not to say that any sincerity. If you Madam, you can look. You know, just look. So many players Madam, if you look then they study them. With them work on the APC and pull them for corruption. He appoint them. Yes. This present finance minister, if they get corruption case, if he pull them, say Nancy no get case, that means they not get any case with anybody. That just one BBC, they're not we don't disagree with. Yeah, we challenge them. We nobody like Samura Kamara.
Minister of Finance.
Like Samura Kamara. So as far as me concerned, nobody in the APC ever corrupt, and they don't put that to me because if they get evidences of what they say, That for don't tell you see. For them man don't them. Cash box for them no say they correct. Look the man go cancel we the great property there. It look unfinished. Oh, still look close by it now. Say $5 million.
Almost million.
When they see the host are unfinished. See, because they're not be sincere. Look what they do like Miguel Lubade. Miguel Lubama, you did in London. I can study. I begin get billing host. Even a top minister, you know, in able end the host 5 that man top minister 10 host of it still don't find it. Who's the one not big bill? Then go pull the family. They don't know what they decide. Look more content.
Yeah.
What they do? In my mind, all and I host. Some man who say be Monday. You know, look at the target. Don't just look like the target. We the challenge them.
You know, the one
the challenge the target.
The one that the target, now the one them way, if you keep quiet, not oppose them. And this is not some of the things them way can really pain me. Kefala Maya is a lovely man. I love him, right? But you see, because he's been quiet, no, they challenge the status quo, the financial Minister of Finance. You be like Minister of Finance, governor, and all that thing, and you not be the challenge. Just because you feel say if you challenge, you like, look, what's happening? The economy, I think, it's gonna court. Because they challenge consistently, they can go back in the court.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because this government, if you challenge them, you know they pass now the CEO.
And Cashbox comrade, you know, there's something I want to mention what we forget. When I see Marabio in dictatorship where they plan so right now. Now from Uganda, Museveni na they take and Museveni in playbook now they put so right now into play suppressing the people there, making sure say the one way stand up, you shoot and kill them. Not free to not hesitate, use proportional representation system, the elections rig them, bonically, physically. Now in playbook, I want to some people know say Marabio is leading towards dictatorship.
They forget say we are Uganda are different. Uganda not fair to just cuckoo and get.
Yes. You know, thank you.
We all this way. We are experts. We are expert gorillas. Marabio don't forget say the levy there for one of the two they can't left expert them. Alika might not be they not be get no experience when they go out war. Then we suffer people so. Trust me,
right.
No one is on the total salary if he survive Ibrahim.
Stuff like and comrade, you know what I point them out? When I see where they go,
if or people and believe or live, Marabio let them know say people are most qualified, are more ready for defending democracy. What do we want to defend Ibrahim? This democracy who the Japan so it destroys so many people their future as alone. You know, brothers still when they look the drug cycle, sisters and rape them, cut people and bomb people house and destroy homes and towns and Ibrahim. Absolutely. This democracy go sustain. Forcefully will sustain them.
Absolutely.
Now you want Paul and I did die. No, but the people left for enjoy that democracy because they empty them. Then for the look they and they see beautiful anyway who uncut or tell go thank you. Absolutely. Then rape. Then for the look they pageant anyway they rape but tell go thank you. Then they use them born. We go look land. They go say okay anyway we was them born like we would pardon use them. You go tell go thank you for democracy like me. Where are they go corner although no get use them dig we left with them born all out of Badat and all that thing. But why they see that route and drive see light na kono I say anyway. Maybe if you want to be corona for because corona they them pull down will not be kulta will not get light even they them fit alone. So for looked in this democracy by would sustain by force. People not for look themselves now regret to me they cut their hand. Regret to make you go and fight to they brothers we soldiers we them blind so don't to and pity. Me say when I mean that survive 4 gunshots and not for regret them. Say anyway me blood will drop for salon why be defend democracy. I don't regret them. The one regret that they be
that's a beautiful title because
why we go fight for them.
Right.
We get for fight for defending democracy. Forcefully, they die. There is no way with the Japanese democracy. But they get for go and history. And the third place, Salon get for go second and come out.
You know, comrade.
Publicly.
So it just started with Kumbra. I remember them days after long suffering from my mama. You know, waking to see me. You know, like I remember working the go Salwa, the go work. Just you don't know more. They watch fire. They watch me na me yard. That's exactly it. Make I remember when you know, like your mama where it don't suffer, where parents don't suffer too much for him picking. They say and say, you know what, I don't suffer for nothing.
Absolutely.
And this now the thing where you they talk so like you don't go find for who you whether 30 days you get gunshots now your leg. I believe where you can talk on. It go fine for make you see Salon prosper, not for make Salon the allocate.
Absolutely.
Because it will be more painful for me you see Salon in that state.
Look at Rwanda. Now I make Rwanda the prosper, they move forward because every year Rwanda must pull one new movie for remind people exactly what can be happening every year. But Salon will not be history. As you talk so they say, but left hand they don't pass, but not bring the old game, we don't move on. No, we have to change that mentality, and that's what they do as far as they in our social media. We they change that mentality. We they bring historical perspective into the play. Salon people when I learn for go back and revisit what it happen. Now the only way that they go see how they go. You know, in Cashbox communication and people's power. The reason why I mentioned the Uganda thing too, and I don't say Salon they rent to Uganda embassy right now. Now they go sublet small 2 rooms so. Small 2 room brand and then go sublet inside the room. I swear to God. So Museveni,
wonder within the money with the parents for under every month or every week, every year, Ibrahim. I don't know.
I wish I know.
Is about to become that powerful opposition. Hopefully, he will get with that information.
Absolutely.
Slowly, he's getting there.
Absolutely.
He's getting there.
Absolutely.
And
I think
people
so.
Will be the cross because
who wanted this opportunity for thank each and everybody who be not talk to Cheku, either a corner, either a public for say you need for act.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, this Cheku not to say nobody know the fault, will not to say that will talk make you do. You see this footing, and this footing will let you do.
Absolutely. Also say that we talk
make you do, but the needful thing, not to talk make you do. Let people know say not to say that we talking, not to we talk make you do. They don't see the need for do now. Say anyway, I suppose for if I not be act now, because if not, Mrs. gets responsibility to go, then hold me accountable. Not to we talk make you do. Let people know say not to talk. Nobody not say not to know. That they don't see the needful thing for do the act. And we say don't see us, you don't see this for ready for support them. That drive,
right?
We don't support anybody. We ready for push alone for defend democracy.
Absolutely.
And let no say. If they cannot now say sincerely, we just want for help him in a leadership. Let no say he get a potential for make himself in this time or break himself.
Absolutely.
You want to know when they enjoy support for anything, they not be like him because in this position, this so he able make or break himself.
Absolutely.
Who will help him for let make himself because if he stand up as a leader, young man, we all young as young man. We young man the ones who come young man let become vibrant. We want support you because we want let the power. Who they see what that look England today now for 2 years will learn on prime minister. Small man for 2 years will learn on prime minister. If you say we go let so we want to see a young man. We want to but if we see the part them better pass young man they support you. May I make it very clear? You see? So let me say we want to listen no more. Let no say we not to we just want this drive.
Absolutely.
We encourage you for them to this drive here so that at least other young man will get space. Because let me tell you something, Ibrahim. What make young man not be ever succeed? Let me go to the MPRC history. Where MPRC young man, the almost release for the all young man they support them. They you come young man before they say 1 year after 1 year now from 19 to 93, the MPRC will find. After that now they feel the nation. Not to now we they feel the young man they feel.
Right.
So they come back to them part them. So we see and they say young man they come then they time. So this time you know they say I don't talk and again say picking no money the crossroad. You get from mix out big possible like cross there cross the road. If you check God don't bless and politics, they don't come in 15 years, they don't become this powerful. Now, aim for sustaining powerfulness. Now, for people get trust in them. Now, for show the need say they not make any mistake for being Tommy running mate for the military opposition. So, we always push them towards that drive. Say you get the right, you get the power, you get the support, you get everything. Just make use of the opportunity. And we don't begin see you don't do them. We don't see them with the press release. With the top bottom, we are waiting for see the actions because we the talk about something stage by stage. For now, with the court for encourage people and say the leader of the position don't make a press, don't make a position very clear. Who said they support them? Would they wait the 2 weeks ultimatum? Who said don't start for court today? Would they wait after the 2 weeks? Something will happen because until it happen, only they blow. The same way they talk about and so today fine. If the 2 weeks pass, we see them just right for right sake. Then they come back and say no, you been saying this thing. We want to see the action. We'll continue. We'll drive. We'll continue.
2 weeks they expire. The day, so I don't go forget. It is the day from like my cousin in my day. So there is no the 7th of November. I don't go forget. And we will stand up and Ibrahim and comrade. We have to start for beginning to talk to the people.
Absolutely. We are going to absolutely.
We just for beginning to prepare ourselves.
Absolutely. And I think Jericho Kufuor also come out with a statement, a press conference for read this press release here back to the people. And then Comrade Coach and Honorable Jericho, I appeal to you now. Yeah, if you get that letter there, I want you to send me a certified copy within your letterhead. Send it for me because I want to write letter now to State Department and I want to send and go inside the White House directly. Send them to me. Let we get them. Put them. Send them to Comrade Coach. The letterhead one because I want you to stand the be the actual from waiting rather than just the WhatsApp version where it circulates. Yeah, send with the one with the letterhead.
I love that because even in self we need for protect them. We need to start sending these letters to like what you say, State Departments, the American Embassy, the British, the Parliaments now, because we need for protect them as well.
Absolutely.
It's getting family. And this is what we want. We can only fight with you if you're ready to fight with us.
Can you imagine if 59 MPs, because Jericho could get 59 MPs, 59 MPs then team up front that line. Say we are leading this protest, but matter be not Chris, but not Chris. Let give us some. Me, I feel as if we do it again 2 weeks. 2 weeks is too long. And for don't give them 5 days.
Stage, Ibrahim. As you say, beginning the ball, he work straight away. It is like comrades say at the stage this. Just like when you talk about the press conference, it is a start of something big to come.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Well, we're only 1 hour 20 minutes. I think so with the left and I but salon people we'll continue this conversation another day, another dawn. That's no more. Let it go. They're not tired. We're not retire. Kudos to you, Richard Kuku. Kudos to you, bro. All right. Bye-bye.